Hello, everybody, and good evening. My name is Lincoln Kenobi, and I am live right now. I'm going to be discussing a couple of things, but mainly the title is that Donald Trump, he was in Greensboro, North Carolina, doing his speech. And there was a massive crowd for Donald Trump in North Carolina. And I was listening to this when I was on my way to my job, and I was watching Donald Trump speak while I was in my job, and it was great, bro. It was great. So, if you guys are all tuning in right now, I'm still trying to get used to. I couldn't set up what time that I was going to do it, but since I'm live right now, I might as well just go with it. So, let's get into this, shall we? So, let's go to this video. All right. Let's stand by here for a minute, and I will get that video ready. Get that video on. And here we are. We are right here. All right. So this is the Right Side Broadcasting Network, and I like these guys. They normally do their part and everything. So he's out there right now, and they were just talking to people in the line and everything, which I'm going to show you some things that I was listening to, and it was great. So let's get into that video topic first. Here we go.
North Carolina, we are live on this beautiful Saturday right here, ready for a Trump rally. Let me step aside. Take a look at this line. It is insane. Now, earlier we came out here to do our preload this morning, and obviously people were starting to trickle in, but coming back now, we have seen it. Let's see, Denver, if we can start over there. The entrance is around the building to my left, your right. And it's kind of cattles alongside this building here several times, and then goes down the parking lot. And on the other side of this blue building is the same exact structure. People back and forth here in North Carolina, and it is a beautiful day. And I am joined my co-host, special co-host for today, Scott DeFalco. He is a TV personality. He's an actor. And he is someone that has been engaged on this political scene. Have you seen anything like what we're seeing here this morning?
Nothing like this, Brian. The Trump train is here in Greensboro, North Carolina. We know where the final stop is. Going to be in November at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. But right now, the people are so excited. The line is, we can't even see the end of the line, and the energy is just off the charts.
It's funny because earlier I went to do a line video for social media, and I got to a point, I said, well, okay, well, does it go this way or does it go that way? I don't know. And I would have probably spent the last 20 minutes walking around this parking lot trying to get that line video. Hopefully James is out there doing that right now, but it is insane. The turnout here in North Carolina is huge. Obviously this is Trump country. This has been Trump country, and we've got some great people on slate to speak a little bit later. Before we get into all of this, I do want to talk about our friends over at Tax Network USA. There is nothing funny about your taxes. There's nothing funny about being under anxiety of having back taxes that you haven't paid, whether or not you hadn't paid your taxes in 1 year, 2 year, 10 years, whether or not that amount is 1,000, 10,000, or even more. Our friends at Tax Network USA can.
All right. He was just as you can see, he was just talking about his talk about their ads and everything. But let's get right into this. So let's see. He was talking to a couple of people that I was looking at. He talked to this guy right here. So let me see if he's done with that ad. Yeah, he could be done with it. So let's go continue on with this guy.
I think we had a couple of marriage proposals.
I think the both of us could have got married right there on the spot.
We could have. But, you know, this is the greatest thing about this president, okay? Now, I came into politics just really right at 2015, Brian, because I couldn't stand politics. I never was involved with it. I never watched debate, anything, because I thought a lot of them were full of crap. And I was right. They are. But then I said, okay, I grew up with President Trump. I'm from New Jersey. He's from New York. So I said, all right, let me take a look at this first debate, and I'm going to see, like, what this guy guy can do. He's going up against these 17 other, seasoned politicians. Let me see what happens. And then with the 3 words, Brian, only Rosie O'Donnell, my life was changed completely, and I was on the Trump train because I could not believe.
Why was it that? Did it show that side of kind of a fun nature of the president?
Well, here's the funny thing. I'm watching this, and I'm going, wow, this is a tough question by Megyn Kelly right off the shoot, right off the bat. And how is he going to handle this? And when he did that, I got hysterical. My best friend from California was with me there, Chuck. He got hysterical, and I said, oh, my God, this guy's incredible how he handled that moment. And in life, it's all about handling the moment. And he did that, it really is. And he did that incredibly. So as I'm watching this debate, he's saying things that I'm thinking, right? And this is someone who was never involved with politics. Like I said, I hated it. So I'm going, wow, that's how I feel. That's exactly how I feel. That's exactly what I think about this or that person. And then I said, you know what? I'm going to actually start paying attention. And he got me interested. I call him the Michael Jordan of politics because when you talk about Michael Jordan or, Larry Bird, Magic Johnson in the 80s, they took the average basketball fan and got them involved in the game because they were so polarizing and everyone knew who they were. So he comes on the scene. He is polarizing. He is one of those figures that people can't help but pay attention to. And you and I talked about this at breakfast this morning. He is the most, even now, even though he's not in office, the most powerful man in the world. And there is a reason for that. He knows what he's doing. He cares about the people. Our forefathers, that was their intention, to have this a nation of the people, for the people. And that's what he has brought to our country. And that's what the other politicians over the years have ignored. And that's why he made such a connection with people and how they really feel and how they really think. And then I was hooked. And, obviously that led to our relationship 4 years ago when we met outside of a show. I was a guest on Brian's show. We ended up speaking for an hour and a half after the segment about Trump. And the Let's Go Brandon chants are starting, Brian. But we spoke about Trump for about an hour and a half. I think you were even a half hour late to one of your meetings. And how much we love him and how angry we were at how he was being vilified and attacked unfairly. And we formed that connection. And then a short time later, I got a phone call from you. You were on the road and you said, Scott, you know what? I'm no longer at the network. I got a couple of things in the fire, but it's going to be okay. I'm going to do fine. And we actually prayed about it. We said, our foundation is our faith. That's another thing we connected on. And
You see what he said about him not being in politics. He was never in politics. I was just like that. I was the same way. And give me a minute. Let me enhance myself in there. Let me enhance so that you guys can see me loud visually. I'll just hire it a little bit so I can. All right, my bad. All right, so let's. All right, right about here. Okay, that's good. All right, so here's the thing. What he was talking about, that he was not into politics, I was the same way. I was never into politics. I didn't care what was going on with the news and all that. I just wasn't interested. I only saw what was happening in front of me. That's the only time I see that. But when my father got me into looking at Donald Trump, because before that, I never voted, period, because, I always tell them that the people that take it, the only ones that make that decision is Congress and the summit, man. Because they're the ones that make that decision, not just the president. Because whatever the president sends out there, what he wants to decide, it's got to be the Republicans and the Democrats that make that decision. So that's why I never really got into voting. But when Donald Trump was there, and my father told me about Donald Trump, I said, wait a minute, are you talking about the guy that does The Apprentice? I was like, really, him? But then I started watching him. As I started watching Trump, I saw that this guy, he does not care about politics. He's not a politician. He's somebody that is common sense. And that's what the far left Democrats don't like about this guy. Even Republicans, they do not like this guy. He can't be bought. He can't be controlled. That is why, as of now, they fear him. That when he takes control of the presidency once again, that's it. It's game on. So, that's why I always will support Trump, man. I'm always going to support him. All right, well, let's get back into let's let's try to get back into this video, and I'm going to try to scroll some other things. Maybe he's almost done with his speech pattern. So let's see what we got. All right, hold on. Let me, yeah, because I couldn't tell if he was done when I was driving my vehicle, so I had to figure out. So let's just try this.
Said, you know what? God's got this. He's got this. And then a short time later, you were here at the RSP Network, and here we are 4 years later in Greensboro, North Carolina. Pretty amazing.
Yeah, it is amazing. And we talked about how difficult this campaign season is. And after the 2020 election, he did like 38, 39 rallies post that election. Yep. And then you tack on the ones that he's doing right now. So it has been a long road since Election Day 2020, but we are steadfast to stay on it until Election Day here in November. And it's a personal commitment I have with myself and this country and this network. So, hey, let's go talk to some people. That's kind of what we're known to do. We got some folks over here waiting in line. Where are you guys from?
Advance, North Carolina.
Okay, wonderful. What is it about President Trump right now that you need so much to get back in office?
Need to tell that he's telling the truth.
Yeah, we need to root the corruption out of the government.
Definitely.
The people that are stuck there, the lifetime career people.
We've often said it wasn't until President Trump came on the scene that he kind of kicked over the apple cart of politics and exposed some such fraud and deception that's been going on for so many years. So thank God he's done that. First time to see the president?
First time.
Second.
I always like first timers because they don't know what they're getting themselves into. Yeah.
It's going to be his first voting.
Oh, no, okay, no, but no, that's interesting. Let's just keep walking, talk for a second. So this will be your first election to vote in?
Yes.
Okay, so what is it about President Trump that has led you, God willing, to vote for him on Election Day?
He cares for us, and he's not like the others.
Yeah, he's not like the others. Talked about the corruption. Scott was just talking about the transparency that he is with the American people. I mean, he's very transparent with how he feels and what he's doing.
I'm just going to keep going with it, man, and see what happens, man.
I can't believe there's some out there that think
Hopefully
America
they'll
first is
succeed.
some type of racist or xenophobe.
You can run against that message. That it doesn't make sense.
With you. A Democrat strategist, I guess, apparently believes that you run against an America First message, which I have no idea. Let them keep doing it because they're going to lose.
Yep, I agree.
Well,
Thank you guys. You're almost in. These people back there may have a couple hours to get in here, but you guys are almost there. Thank you so much. Just walk back this way as we're live in Greensboro, North Carolina. How we doing? We doing good? Having fun today? Yes. First time to see the president?
Yes.
A lot of first timers there. All right. Well, so what is it about President Trump that's just going to make you go on Election Day and vote for him?
We need change.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing.
Change. How about you guys, like in your personal life? How is the Trump policies? How were they so much better than under President Biden?
I mean, definitely economy is the first thing that you see, but definitely what I want to thank Donald Trump for is the movement that he's created, especially in the college kids community. I mean, you didn't see this in the past years. Now you're seeing it. A lot of young people are actually going after him and supporting these policies that we were slept into. Like, we would trust the government with our stuff because we thought they were the older people, but it's now we're seeing that these policies really don't work, and Trump really woke everybody up to that.
Remember the Biden administration telling you in the 2020 election that they wanted the grown-ups to come back in charge of everything. The grown-ups were going to be in charge. We'd see how that worked out for you. Well, good luck. So you guys live around here, I'm taking it, right?
Yeah, I live in Charlotte, North Carolina, but I'm really originally from Texas.
There you go. So am
Yeah.
I. How about you guys?
Reidsville, North Carolina. Rockingham County.
All right, we're here in North Carolina representing today. You got your great Lieutenant Governor's going to be here, Mark Robinson. He's whoa, that's right. He's a firebrand on itself. So we'll continue to walk down here. How are we doing? I want you to get an idea, though, Denver. Let's see if we can kind of push out that way to see how big this crowd is. But, Scott, you live here in North Carolina. Does this surprise you at all, hearing why they love this president so much? Is the economy and how it's affected people that live here in North Carolina?
No, not at all. That's what I've heard. In fact, that young man was from Charlotte. I'm from Charlotte as well. And he talks about the MAGA movement. And you and I have spoken about this too. It is the greatest political movement in the history of our country, Brian. It really is. And Donald Trump,
let's see if I can get forward on it. There were some things that I kind of liked. Let's see.
It's interesting that a lot of the media in the very beginning covered for that. They did not report that it was an illegal immigrant. They kind of withheld their identity. And that is wrong. That is not being truthful in the media as far as telling
Oh, I think
exactly what's
that's it. I
happening
think
to our
that's the
country.
part right here.
Absolutely no. They're
Wait a minute. Oh, what the? Uh-oh. Oh, shoot. I messed up. Yep, I messed up, guys. Oh, no. Ah, dang it. Yep, I did. I'm sorry, guys.
it's
Ah.
so sad. It's just terrible. It's terrible what's going on, and that's not even counting what's hitting our.
All right, let me see now.
And so, what's your thoughts on that?
I mean, like, yeah, like immigration. So, like, there's a saying is like every state is now a border state, and that's insane. I mean, like a couple years ago, Trump he had it secured to say the least, and now Joe Biden over here just doing him wrecking everything. So.
People don't feel safe, and at the end of the day, let's be honest. If your kids aren't safe and you don't feel safe going to school, going to the grocery store, going out at night, then we don't have a country.
Absolutely. Yeah. We don't have a country without borders.
Yeah. What's your name? Where are you from?
My name is Christy. I'm from Burlington, North Carolina.
Okay. First Trump rally?
Second.
Yeah. This is your first?
Yeah, this is my first. I got three things to say. God bless America, God bless our troops, and Trump 2024!
That's a mic drop right there. That's going to make the internet here in a second. No, I think it's great that you guys are out here. We were talking about the border,
I
securing
like
the
this,
border, making
bro.
sure that the
You see,
migrant
even
crime
kids,
so
even
that just really
children
not
are
just migrant
recognizing
crime.
that. Even children are
22
waking
million that
up,
are
man,
here
to
illegally. We have
this thing,
terrorists on
man.
our soil. I mean,
This is
Venezuela
something.
had the best crime rate in decades, and I wonder why. Because they released all.
You see, this is something that we're talking about, man. This is what I'm talking about. A lot of these people, including children like him, are starting to wake up and seeing what is going on and what is happening. You know what? There is one more. There is another one I want to show you guys. There is one thing I want to show you guys. And you know what? I'm gonna get it right now. All right. So I'm gonna get this right now during the chat. And let me do this. All right. Stand by a minute. And I'm probably doing this, and I'm gonna be doing this in the middle of the stream. There was a Trump ad that's out there, and it's real nice, and I like it. I love this Trump ad, but I don't hope I can watch it because right now it looks like that the internet is kind of slow and weak right now. See, right now, according to this, let me see. Well, it says I'm connected, but the internet's been going slow, so I think it's probably due to the weather that the internet's crashing and everything. Well, let's see. All right. I'm going to find it right here. It's here. I had it in the beginning. I'm going to find it right now. Ah, there it is. Hold up. All right. So let's look at where I'm at. There we go. All right. So hold on one second, guys. I'm going to fix it up so you guys can see it better. Right. Take me a minute. It's going to take me a minute to get. There it is. All right, good. All right, got it right here. All right, got it right here. So let's play this video. I'm going to play this. I'm going to play this and show you this ad. And let me tell you, man, I was impressed with this ad. So here we go.
More than a country, more than a shining city on a hill. The idea of America lives in each and every one of us. America lives. But a storm has gathered at our shores. A tempest that seeks to tear apart the fabric of our nation. It seeks nothing less than the wanton destruction of this great nation of men and women. It seeks to rip out.
That's the far left they're talking about right here. They're talking about socialism, communism, and liberals. That's what they're talking about right here. That is exactly what they're talking about right here, what they're talking. All this. This is what they're talking about. So,
erase and supplant the very foundations of practicality and reason. It seeks to erase us. We know this enemy. They have existed throughout time, and now they have come for us. And they have come for our children.
Yeah. And that's true. That right there, that's right now schools, in kindergarten schools, having people like that teaching kids this nonsense. Teaching children that it's okay to learn about sex. It's okay to learn what it means to be a transgender. It's okay to learn what it means to be a queer or being gay. In a young age. In that young age. When I was young, when I was small, like their age, I didn't learn any of that stuff. Because it wasn't necessary. It wasn't necessary. But this kind of shit, it's bullshit. It's bullshit. Let's continue.
We watched the clouds coalesce and gather. We watched them form for decades from the distance as they approached our borders. We heard the clap of thunder echo in our minds and rattle down through the halls of our capitals. We have, most of us, become complacent, unaware, and disengaged while the darkness grew and unfolded around us.
Right there, that's talking about that there were people that were not into politics, that didn't want to get into politics, that didn't pay attention, like I was. Of course, people playing games or watching cartoons or movies, they just didn't pay attention to all what's going on. And all that's been happening. It's been happening in our entertainment, like in Hollywood, and it's been happening in video game industries. All that nonsense, bro. All the identity politics, modern age, all that nonsense. It's happening into our entertainment and our video games. You know?
Slowly, then all at once.
Right there, that's what's happening in California.
This threat
and in New
is
York.
Real. What we face is a
Prices
hurricane of deceit and moral
inflation's
decay
going up,
with a
mortgages
goal
going
of
up, people can't afford
absolute
it.
power.
Guess where they live? Out in the
We
streets.
face a true
And that's
battle
happening in
of
California
good versus
and in
evil.
freaking New York.
If we stand by and do nothing, evil will
Hell, it's
triumph.
probably happening in every blue state.
But that is not our fate. We are great men. We are great men with a great leader. A leader that loves this nation and what
That's
it
why I'm
has
voting for
given
Donald Trump.
back
This
to
man
him.
cares.
A leader who's
This man cares about us, man. Because After 4 years of his presidency, of course, they cheated their way. The Democrats cheated their way to it. You know, Trump would have just ignored it. Trump would have been in Mar-a-Lago playing golf. He would have been going out of the country, enjoying himself, you know, all this. He would have ignored everything that's been happening. But he understands what he's doing right now, that what he's going to put with his family, that his family's going to be in danger, everything. But he's not doing it for himself. He's doing this for us, for people like us, people like me, people like you, everyone. Because he cares about this country, man. And ever since the moment he said that he was going to return back into office to run as president, the Mar-a-Lago case, the impeachments, the indictments, him getting mugshotted, him being fined for $350 million for no damn reason in New York. All this is happening because of him deciding that he wanted to come back running as president. We all know that if he would have never have ran for president, none of this would be happening right now. None of this would not be happening. But this is someone that cares.
Seeks the same ideals as we do. Ideals of truth, liberty, and justice. He sees the greatness in us and the great potential in America and its
You don't see
future.
Joe Biden doing this kind of ad.
He seeks to make America
You
great
don't see Nikki Haley
again.
doing this kind of ad.
This man will guide us, but he cannot do it alone. It takes every one of us alongside him. It takes work, it takes faith, and it takes resolve. Together we can fight this storm. We can fight and we will win. Unite now. Gather alongside him. Come together for this nation. Bear the colors of red, white, and blue that are woven into the fiber of this nation, saturated with the blood of patriots that came before us. Sacrifice your time. Sacrifice your effort to rebuild this nation together. Together we can save America. The America that lives in all of us. Trump 2024.
I like this ad. I really do very much, man. I really like this ad. And I'm going to keep this. And I'm going to try to keep this whenever I stream. I'm going to remind myself to get that, and I'm going to remind myself to put that up there. For all of us to remind ourselves why we need Donald Trump. You know? So let's... No, I can't... Well, okay, here it is. What device is? Okay. Now let's get back into... let's get back to this video right now. I want to check something real quick. Oh, wait. Where was I? Alright, so here we go. Now, I'm going to hope I played it. I'm going to hope I played that video. Because if I didn't, then oh crap. Oh well. I'll probably play it next time if I didn't play it. So, let's get this going. Alright. Where is it? Where's my mouse? Oh, damn. Yeah, the internet's kind of freezing up on me.
All their prisoners into this country to come here and destroy us, kill us, rape us, murder us, rob us. And Biden doesn't give a shit. Biden doesn't even know that today is Saturday.
Now, she's talking about the illegal immigrants.
He has no clue what's going on. It's disgusting, and it's elder abuse.
And Lakeland Riley, the young 22-year-old Georgia student that was raped and murdered by illegal. It's interesting that a lot of the media in the very beginning covered for that. They did not report that it was an illegal immigrant. They kind of withheld their identity, and that is wrong. That is not being truthful in the media as far as telling exactly what's happening to our country.
Absolutely. No, they're all liars. They're all liars. They just lie. It's all propaganda. It's all BS. Every single bit of it. They just cover for, I mean, look, the Hur report came out and they said Biden's senile. I mean, and they're just like ignoring it. They're just like, yeah, it's okay. But, you know, he can't stand trial, but he can run the country. It's absolutely disgusting what's going on in this country. Our borders are a mess. All these fentanyl overdoses. It's so sad. It's just terrible. It's terrible what's going on. And that's not even counting what's hitting our houses every day with inflation and, you know, all that. I mean, I had a $450 light bill last month. It's insanity. It's unacceptable.
This is what Americans are talking about. Okay, they're not talking about, you know, how can we some of these social issues. We're talking about real stuff. Keeping our families safe, making it where they can afford to live, food
on our table. Absolutely. You know, being able to go out and buy summer clothes and buy fall clothes and buy winter clothes. All that stuff is 75% higher than it was 3 years ago. And they say, oh, it's 3%. No, it's not. No, it's not. You're not going to tell me, you know, what I was paying 4 or 5 years ago, and it's 3% higher now. No, you're not going to tell me that I don't see what I see. You're not going to convince me of that. They might convince those leftists of that, you know, rhetoric, but I believe what I see with my own two eyes.
She might be one of my favorite interviews I've done in a long, long time. You too. That's a mic drop with you. I'll give you a high five. I appreciate. Thank you. I appreciate your honesty and your absolute. Is she right on everything she just said?
Exactly right.
Absolutely. I don't know how we can add to that.
Yes and amen.
Yeah, a blessed amen.
Can I say one more thing?
Yes, sir.
Let's put Fanny and Nikki in jail.
Okay. There we go. Maybe we can make that happen. But that's what people are. Scott, I'll bring you in here for a second. This is what people are talking about. People are frustrated that they can't simply feed their families.
Yes, it's two words that President Trump always used: common sense. Common sense policies, common sense issues that people have, and solving them. And that's what he did when he was in office, Brian. People didn't have these issues when he was in office. And you heard that woman say it. I mean, she summed everything up right then and there, the problem in America today and the issues people are having. And thank God that he decided to run again, because he didn't have to do this. Okay, he's got probably the best life anyone could ever possibly want. He did not have to do this to himself or his family. He is doing it for us. Everyone knows that. That's why he has the support that he does. That's why he's going to win. And that's why we're going to get America back to where it was. We are going to make it great again, Brian. And it's going to be this way for a long time, because this MAGA movement is the foundation for the rest, honestly, for the rest of history. This is a movement, like I said earlier, that we've never seen before. Never seen before politically in this country, Brian. It is a big deal. And all those that follow after this are going to have to sort of get the approval of MAGA Nation if they want to get into office. And that's just the way it is, because we will not stand for this any longer. We're not going to stand for the politicians that talk and don't do the walk. Yeah. Not anymore,
It's
Brian.
interesting you talk about that. We'll discuss this a little bit more. Like, where does the bench look like 8 years from now? I've got some thoughts on that. We'll continue that conversation when we get inside. But we're going to keep walking, because that's what we do. How are we doing? Are we doing? We having fun? Deplorable. Damn right. Hey, what did you think the day she called all of us deplorables? What was going through her mind?
I took it and ran with it.
You're like, you're damn right I am.
Wow, deplorable. Hoorah. Semper Fi Marine Corps.
There you go. Well, thank you for your service, sir. And Ultra MAGA, too. I'm Ultra MAGA. I'm a white right-wing extremist. Maybe they might even call me racist. I don't know. I love this country. I don't know what that makes me a racist.
The most racist people I know are white liberals.
Oh, educated. I always say this. Educated, affluent, and bored. That's the key to leftism. Too much money, too much education. And quite honestly, they're bored. They think they want to change the world, and they don't have to live in it.
Well, they got to draw a line now, because there's right and there's wrong, there's good and there's evil. And at this point, where we're at with this corruption and these bullcrap wars, dragging our young people off, taking our national plunder and giving it to other countries, it's over. It's done. And if you're a politician that stands for that, we are done with you.
I agree with you. I know yesterday in the airport coming here, I went from San Antonio to Greensboro, and there was several service members on my flight. And I can't help but just kind of take a deep breath and I don't know what their future looks like under this Biden administration, because he is so ready to just ship our sons and daughters off of these wars that we have no business being.
Yeah, and he's right. He's absolutely right about that. Right now I'm probably going to get ready to leave this because right now he's just going to be asking questions and talk about what we all been talking about. So let's get out of this and let's go to number one right here. All right. Okay. Now, during Trump's speech and everything, and there was a guy that kind of like paralyzed, like fell down. He got a little I guess he got I don't know what it was exactly. He had a medical emergency. So what he did was he took his time because you could see right now there was a couple of people looking at what was going on, and Trump was talking, and then he saw this. So let's watch this video real quick. What he did.
And we will impose stiff penalties on China and other abusers. We have trade abusers. Thank you.
You see, this is a guy that cares. He would have kept on talking and everything. But when he heard what was going on while he was finishing talking, look at him. He's not even finishing his speech because he is checking to see if the individual is going to be okay. See, right now they were checking to see if he was okay. My God, dude. You don't see no president doing that. I've never seen no other president do this. And what he's doing, I've never seen him do this. That goes to show you, man, that this guy cares. This guy fucking cares, man. It's unbelievable, our country, bro. Unbelievable. See, man, he's making sure he's okay. He's making sure that the guy's okay. I mean, God bless, dude. It's amazing, dude. See, he's making sure he's okay, man.
Did you see that medic was unbelievable. The way he was working, boom, boom, right? That's unbelievable. That's an incredible job. Wow. Unbelievable. That's what we have in this country. It's like incredible. That's a bad one right there. But I think he's going to be all right. But boy, you see him working? He was working. He knew what he was doing. He was doing a job to get him going, get that heart going. He wanted to get that heart going.
I think, I mean,
Wow.
who knows? It might have been a civilian that did it, that did the CPR.
And his children walked out with him. Can you imagine that? So what a great job. Thank you very much, everybody.
Yeah, man.
Ooh. That was a bad one. I will pass. Doesn't sound as important now, right? But it is. Everything's important. I will pass the Trump Reciprocal Trade Act. If China or any country makes its favored nation trade.
See, this is someone that cares, man. That goes to show you, man. This goes to show you that this is someone that damn cares about our country, man. This goes to show that someone cares. All right, let me close this off for a minute. Oh, 1 second, guys. Yeah, I'm about to show you this part right here, too, that I kind of find amusing, though. All right? So. Okay. This is what I see, bro. This is a guy that is not a politician. This is a guy that cares. He cares about this country, bro. If he really didn't care, he would have just went on with his life. He would have went on with his life and we would have probably been God knows what, man. We're not. We got a president that cares. We have someone that cares about our country. And that goes to show you. That goes to show you that this is a man that cares about our country. This is not some guy, politician, that's going to promise you this, that's going to promise you that, and then he's going to just give you the finger. Like Joe Biden did. But this is not Joe Biden that's taking control. This could probably be either Hillary Clinton or Barack Obama. Hell, it could be Schumer. For all I know. But I did find out, because when I talked about, like a week ago, about Mayorkas, because I argued that Mayorkas was still in there, but I read and found out that it took 2 impeached votes to get rid of Mayorkas. So thank God. Thank God Mayorkas is out of there, bro. Good riddance for his ass. You know? But you know, it's so funny, dude, of how right away this country is turning around. I'm praying, and I just got a feeling, bro, that New York, if he does go to Manhattan, it may change to red. Who knows? We may probably get California to go red. We may get California to go red. That's why it takes everyone, no mail ballots, to get out there and vote, man. Vote. It's going to be like Gangs of New York. We must be doing like Gangs of New York. If you remember Gangs of New York, when it was election day, you know what the Republicans and the Democrats did? They go into their homes and they go like this. All right, people, it's election day. So they gather up anyone from their homes off the streets, take them to their buildings, and vote, and force them to vote. Here we do it different. If you are with neighbors that cannot walk, they're paralyzed, and they want to vote, get them a wheelchair, put them in a wheelchair, and he said, you want to go vote? Come on, I'm going to take you to the damn place to vote. There you go. It takes everyone to get out of the house and vote. Vote. Everyone. No mail ballots. Get out there and vote. All right. Now, I'm going to show you this real quick. I got one today from Twitter that someone followed me. And actually, I think it was someone that followed me. But then I found out that this one, Rob Schneider, he got this post. It was an Italian. There was an Italian show that did it was like an SNL thing, and it's pretty funny. So I'm going to show you this. So let's open my thing up, and let's go down. All right. Right about here. Okay. And let's get in there. Where is the Twitter? There it is. All right. Here we go. Wait. All right. This is a shout out to this is from someone named Spitfire who bought this video from Dog Right Girl. So let's see what this is the first video that I saw that I sent everybody. There's another one that Rob Schneider found, another Italian video, but I haven't seen that yet. So let's see this together. So here we go. All right. So let me see how it looks. All right, it looks fine. Wait a minute, hold up. Hold up. My bad, guys. All right. So let's get back to this video real quick. And here we go.
Buonasera, Presidente Biden. Oh, Presidente Biden. President, Mr. President.
That's Biden, all right, bro.
Okay.
That's Joe Biden.
Ok, tutto a posto.
Feel.
Welcome, benvenuto. No, di nuovo, mamma mia. President, Mr. President, ecco.
Yeah.
Ok, it's okay.
Yeah, very good.
Si sente bene?
Yeah.
Sì.
Thank you.
Thank you, mamma mia.
Thank you very
Ecco.
much. I feel good.
You are welcome. Buonasera. Dove va? Mr. President. Oh, mamma. No, non arriva la metropolitana perché non è la metro, it's not the subway, non è la metropolitana qui, no.
What's your name?
Con chi parla? Mr. President.
My name is Joe Kennedy.
No, Biden, lei è Biden.
Joe
È Biden, ma con chi parla? Certo, prego. Ecco, se riesce, if you can.
Dude, I love that video, bro.
Sta girando su. No, Mr. President, not turn. No, you have.
Man, I tell you, the Italians, bro, they got guts to make fun of Joe Biden, bro. They got guts, bro. All right. So we saw that one. Now let's see this one. We never saw this. This is our first time. So let me rewind it. All right.
Buonasera, Presidente Biden.
All right. This is our first time watching this video. I got it in position. Yeah. All right, so here we go with this one. I never saw this. So let's see it.
Buonasera, Presidente Biden. Presidente. Good evening, Mr. President Biden. President.
Oh my God, bro.
Here we are, President Biden. Qui.
Here,
Yes, yes. Good evening. Buonasera.
as
Yes. Eh?
I said to the president of Israel,
Sì.
Mikhail Gorbachev,
No, no, non è Gorbaciov, non è Gorbaciov il presidente dell'Israele, no, no.
sorry, Michael Jordan,
No.
when he went to the moon
Quando è andato sulla Luna,
and he was shot from Dallas.
ma non hanno sparato a lui a Dallas, quello è Kennedy. No, stia fermo, fermo, presidente. Presidente.
Long shot from Dallas to the moon.
Si sta confondendo con Kennedy.
40 millions.
Sì.
Miles, 40.
Vabbè, ma non è lui, presidente. Mr. President.
His wife
La moglie?
tried to bring him
No, ma quello è Kennedy.
into the cabriolet. Do you?
No, sta facendo confusione.
Yes.
Sta facendo confusione, evidente.
Bro,
Sì.
Italy's got guts,
Non è
bro.
andato
It
sulla
was
Luna.
Mars.
No.
Mars attack.
Ma che Mars Attack? No.
Beautiful film where Netanyahu sang.
No, ma Netanyahu è il presidente di Israele.
this guy.
Over. Vuole
The
cantare.
garage
No, The Rainbow era. Vabbè,
is opened by this.
cosa fa? Dove va, presidente? Cosa fa? Presidente? Mr. President? Right. No. You going? Stay quiet. Ecco. Ok. No.
Oh.
Please. Cosa sta dicendo? Cosa sta facendo? Quella è la valigetta dei codici atomici, quella.
No.
Lei non sta bene?
No.
Gliel'hanno fatto grosso.
I forgot to take the pills.
No, ma non sono le pillole, non sono le
Now I
medicine.
call the nurse.
No.
Oh my God. Bro, I tell you this right now, bro. If there was something like that happen, bro, and he had the damn control switch for the nukes, oh brother, we all be fucking screwed. Bro, that was funny, bro. Shout out to these people that got this video, bro. Yeah, he's Robert Schneider's about that, right about that. Italians,
Presidente Biden.
Rob Schneider is right about one thing, bro. Italy's late night comedy is way better. That's funny, bro. That's funny. Yeah, man, I mean, let me just put this back up here. Oh, shit. All right. Try to get back to normal here. All right, that goes to tell you, man. That goes to show you, man, that I know Trump is not going to be like that, what Joe Biden is, bro. But we all know very damn well that Joe Biden, he's not going to run for president. There's no way. Not the way he is, bro. He's got dementia. He's had dementia since freaking 2020, bro. Since 2020, he's had dementia. And of course, the Democrats cheated their way and gave this man the keys. Oh my God, dude. This is ridiculous. Oh, brother, man. Oh, God. God help us, bro. God help us God help us that we get Donald Trump to win. God help us all. All right, man. I'm going to call it a night. So I hope you guys love this video and like it. Please share it. Please like it. Make a comment below. And please subscribe to my channel. Please. You know, it will mean a lot to me if you guys subscribe, man. It would really mean a lot to me. All right, well, guys, I'm gonna be out. I'm gonna leave. So So I'll see you guys. You guys have a good night. Bye.